kijiko kwa nyumba hajawahi nunua. Mama inywe muonaga pesa thaa ciothe. This is blood crying for blood. Huyu mama Betty ni blood. Onenda hiyo chiwawa ikitaka kupewa ciana enda gutigirwo mbeca cia macakaya ni tigirwo arie mbeca cia macakaya. Mundurume urarihirwo nyumba ni mutumia. Mundurume ati ni uracitie na mwitikie nyina wa Betty was right. Agikorwo mundurume ucio ni araceirie Betty angirathikirwo mugunda-ini wake. Betty angirathikirwo mugunda-ini wa mundurume ucio. Betty athikirwo mugunda-ini wake. Mugunda Betty agurite na mundurume ucio nginya ni aregete Betty athikwo mugunda-ini ucio tondu uga ni ugute value ati Betty agateo na guku Murang'a. Kama alikuwa amerashia mundu uracitie mundu hikitio athikagwo mugunda-ini wa mundurume. Betty athikirwo mugunda-ini wake. Arume muraiga atumia ati nigetha muondagirie society guku ati wina mundurume muthaka githaiga aramwirire Betty na state OBC kana ithatu kuripoti bara. Nyina wa Betty oritie mundurume ucio twarikia mathikori ni ugwitikira maundu maria tukuiguithaniria mundu we have ears everywhere. When you hear walls have ears, we have ears on the walls. Mundurume ara advise ni ma MP aratake na aratake hau tutekugweta thaa ici maramwira ignore the family. Ta imagine kina maragia makauga ni mekuhikania makauga mwari wa nyina ni twarikanirie nao hindi ria akuire niki kingi marenda tucamanie igoti-ini. Mundurume kugucaniria indo cia ciana. Mundurume mugima, mundurume wina nye, mundurume moru akigucaniria indo cia mutumia ciana disinheritwo. Mundu utathomithagia ciana ciake ena fatana cia Betty. Ni muigua ngine na kesi kuri America. Child negligence ndarihaga thukuru no ciana cia Betty ni arenda kugucia. Ni inyuĩ guku emotional battalion daddy muthenya wa mathiko mwabangirwo mbica uria ciana cikuigwo na ucio daddy Kanyari agiteo ro ku family iyo igiteo ro ku mwahorirwo mbica cia go target emotional battalion ngina ciana ciuga cirenda daddy stikonda baba wao. Betty athikirwo mugunda-ini wake agurite na mbeca. Mundurume ucio ngina gicikonda ria gura nyumba iyo. Nyina wa Betty ni araririe ni ohoro wa ciana ni ndarikia ciana ni nengerwo. Mamu wa Betty ni araririe mutige kuona mbeca ona ndatigirwo milioni icio 10 na muone ni mundu greedy atigirwo mbeca ndakanengera ciana mbeca. No ciana ni thakamea ucio he has no connection of blood with the children. Mamu wa Betty ararira gakaina akori riu Sky ni anjirie kuruta nyondo. Ena mundurume guku gutura arume guku gutura kunyuagirwo bangi thigara mwana wakwa ciana ciakwa how safe are they? Na emotional mundu ena ciana wiwi muciari no guku no kurumana mukiugaga ati team tash ati team ithu team chiwawa. Thakame ya Betty ni iraririe na mamu wao. So horo wa ciana ithu ni twarikia. Leo ndĩrenda tũranie ciũria 5 very important question surrounding the death of Betty Bayo. Ciũria ithano harĩ tũtiradeal na emotional battalion. The emotional battalion has been dealt with a heavy blow nĩ nyina wa Betty. Oro wa ciana na twarikia. People don't see blood, people see money. Ni ndĩrera gwatĩ ndĩhĩtwo nĩ Kanyari. Ngai nĩ mũira. Ni ngina ndirĩ namba ya Kanyari. I've never spoken to Kanyari. Ni ndajia kwaria maundu maria nderirwo merirwo banya woi ni uramenya uri urauga ngejia kuheo information marethiti even by the people of that estate. Andu hakuhe na Betty were calling me makiajia kuhinguka. No kindu guothe muonaga mbeca itagwo poverty mentality. Mutigiona thakame murono mbeca milioni 10 mundurume onatigirwo milioni 10 aneane ciana muone kangina milioni icio 10 ni akanengera ciana. It was all about money. It was all about money for him. Arero onatigona milioni 10 we don't care na mbeca cia macakaya. Do whatever you want tunengera ciana cito. You have no blood relationship. Do aracetie Koro mundurume ucio ni aracetie Betty angiathikirwo mugunda wake. One of the biggest other problem we are dealing with ni kindu gitagwo poverty mentality. Muonago mbeca where you're supposed to see blood and life. Ciana icio mungiigua ni cinyitetwo na cionete undu mungianjia kuga woina ni maragia poverty mentality to mutietigetie mundu no arie makana kihoto atari murihe. Andu marerirwo na thina makirega kuma poverty mentality. Andu makirio ni thina makirio ngina ni thina hakiri kindu giothe no mbeca. Nyina wa Betty muruga ati ni mbeca arakinyira mutatigirwo tiwawe ndatigirwo milioni 10 icio na mbeca cia macaka ene ciana na muone kana ni akaneana mbeca icio. If he really cares about those children, na niwe matura manyuagira njohi kou ni erekererie ciana icio ithie with the right environment. Blood can never hurt blood. Nyina wa Betty araugire mwana ucio wakwa has played so much role gukinyia family yakwa hari ekinyete. It is my role and my duty to take care of her children in her absence. The mother is very niaracokeria Betty ngatho ari kaburi-ini akauga mwana uyu wakwa has played a big role gukinyia family itu hari ekinyete mwamenye hari atumite. Ni ne ngorora ciana ciake mamu araugire ni aracoka but in the meantime ciambe inegerwo Joyce Wairimu ona ndarauga cithie kwa brother yake ona ndarauga ithie gwika nyari pesa. Poverty mentality urimo magai no emotional battalion go na ndo poverty mentality. Pesa family rakinyira ni milioni 10. Betty family Betty ne family ameinuete at what cost? Mamu guthi America ne Betty has contributed how much of her blood, sweat to raising her family. Musoke mukire ciana cia Betty getunyu to muonago pesa. Now that the emotional battalion has been dealt with, I hope it sinks in their thick skull. Muresiria mugira turumire guku ati muguturuma tukire. No. Tajira uyu horo wa mana kihoto gacoka gakira ati tono warumwo. You are a coward. Uthamaki uyu wa gukuthira wa Ngai ndureri wa ndia iguoya na irimu. Nikio muigua irimu na iguoya stikaga yo thamaki. Tap the screen. Ati gina mundu araigira inbox yakwa konu matakihi akijuragia ta wendaga Betty ati ni undu wakwa you bully us into silence. Ni ndi mundu wa guthumburo ni tuchiwawa tutu guku tutira tukirumana warwa mundu ahoretwo ni itha maisha ta ngoma ati no oranuma. Where do you even get that audacity? We shall deal with you perpendicularly. Murute ogui social media mukombaga bundles goka kuruma ndu guku bundles ni cia ndagika 2 ugoka haho karumana ukaigua wega no waruma no gathie te ibene mundu wa kurumana ku bully social media dige kwaria kiria njui ati tondu ni ndarumwo ndirona agitha igakirira ngari guyo ararira ki. The price ya justice and truth, it comes with a price. No emotional battalion. Family ya Betty no besa marenda ni milioni dati mundurume ndatigirwo milioni 10. Onenda kuongererwo ingi iguru cia macaka ya ndongererwo ndaneane ciana. Atakiri relationship na ciana. Iyo mwaiguire ku muthenya ucio Betty araire andu maraire ku makinywa magikanagira ku. That's the kind of environment murenda ciana icio irererwo. Mundu ne aramirwo ni ciana ciake America ni endete cia Betty muno. Think or sink. Anyway, emotional battalion tutikadi na inyu ringi ni twatigana na inyu so agotire kindu arenda. Arugire family no yakwa ikinyitio hau ni mwana wakwa ni Betty ni hinda riakwa kurora ciana ciake. Tajira kana family ya Betty no ihati blood yao no chiwawe no yokire rugamite muturire-ini wa Betty ngina giciko ndire agura nyumba iyo. Mundu rume uma America agathie kwa mundu muka ndare hagarenti kanyari no uri hagarenti no gakoma ku wewe ngui ya mundu mundu rume ugaikara kwa mutumia atia. Ure uhoro wa ciana tutikadira na cio ringi nyina wa Betty ni araririe. That is enough. Ure ni twarie 5 important questions ndenda turanie gikuo kia Betty. Kindu kia mbere mumenye mutumia uyu ugwitwo Joyce Wairimu niwe wandikitwo death certificate maundu-ini ma Betty tondu mundurume uyu ari kuria ri Betty agikua koguo no wahangaga ni Joyce Wairimu. Death certificate ikiandikwo Joyce Wairimu. Mundurume uyu oka augire murandika family niki akihura thimu kuria huraga Joyce Wairimu akirutwo death certificate ine akikirwo. The family hidio yari na maudo, the family maritie makauga ni merenda postmortem no death certificate yandikwo mundurume uyu Wairimu arutwo. So mundurume uyu githe tiwo kire in charge ya mwiri ile tuwo kiuga autopsy ne gwekwo kana kiria ne gwekwo tondu wa Joyce Wairimu ne akirutwo burial permit ine oyo ne akihura thimu kuria huraga na arakirwo atiriri ndukae kumaka ithio ni ithio twina thirikari magoti ni maitu majaji ni maitu system ni yitu na wetekini uhoro wa mari Joyce Wairimu no kurutwo arutirwo kiria burial permit ine ikiandikwo uyu so who no anegerirwo charge ya mwiri ni mundurume uyu family nikiyenda na burial permit mwana wao ebibitishwo ni makwire ni leukemia ni mendaga autopsy report ni mendaga autopsy na ni mendaga kindu gitagwo official diagnosis umuthi ugina family ndire diagnosis ya mwana wao merirwo mwana wao ni akua ni leukemia na magitikia tarutirani he ici ngoma ici tasiruteni ni ciatumwo guku ni chiwawa so umuthi uyu family they didn't have any right over the body na nikio muonire ngina family eikitio nja wa mathiko. So mamu wa Betty ni araugire ira ni arenda kindu gitagwo postmortem ekwo. Family hindiria Joyce Wairimu arutirwo maratathi-ini ma burial na niwe watindite na Betty agicenjio ngina thibitari ngina akihuruka moranirie who is the closest member. Joyce Wairimu niwe wari hau akirutwo burial permit ine andu a Betty moe mwana wa wakwire ni leukemia AAR no official steer na leukemia. Roi family do you know what it means go thima cancer? Do you know ne thibitari ta kiria tu tha ici ngethima kiria? Do you know no thibitari ta igire tu tha ici thiini wa Kenya si ngethima na si ku diagnose na murimu ucio? Aga Khan, Bagathi, Nairobi Hospital, ona Kenyatta Hospital, I'm not so sure. Wairimu akirutwo death certificate ine mundurume uyu was in charge. Umuthi ugina family they don't have any report, official diagnosis report from AAR, from RFH to Kenyatta ati mwana wao nionekana na leukemia. Nyina wa Betty araugire ni ekwenda kiria postmortem na postmortem udigekwo ni thibitari imwe. If it means as andu agikuyu andu akirima tusage gukorwo na three different autopsy reports cia postmortem, we do that. Mwero Betty ni bleedaga na mutwe githaiga ni arari haha ni aramwirire Betty ari na OB thatu cia ku report violence kuhurwo. Three different pathologists matowaine. So when I speak to the family, I'll tell them that three different pathologists matowaine make a report. Oyo anegerwo na thibitari ingi na ingi itwarwo America, specimen ingi itwarwo America where there is no corruption. Muthibitishe o mwana wanyu ndakwire ni leukemia. Number 2, thibitari ya Kenyatta private wing is not a government entity, it is a private. Koguo Betty atwarirwo to a private doctor. Who is this private doctor? Betty system, Betty afagirwo wega muno. Arutwo haha, atwarwo haha. Who is this private doctor? You all know private wing is not a public event. Koguo adire kuona a private doctor. Where is the report of this private doctor? Who is this private doctor? Wonire Betty. Atwarirwo private doctor niki. Number 1, family heo an official diagnosis report. Metekerio guthikuria mwiri wa Betty, meikire postmortem. You all know na ndamwira Joyce Wairimu to nowe washugulikaga na Betty atanakua, nowe wandikirwo mbere death certificate ine. Mundurume uyu agiuka akihura thimu akirutwo who is this that has power? Ni mwe gucenjia death burial permit ne kuga atia? Do you know what it means to change a burial permit? Do you know? na mamu wa Betty ne ara confirm ira arauga hatiari ruracio ni andu mokire mucie makireanira korwo ni hari ruracio mundurume uyu agikorwo ni ena mugunda guku agurite kana kwao Betty angiathikirwo gwake ni mutumia uriku muhiku uthikagwo mugunda-ini wake ena mundu kiria ena mundurume wake umuraceirie githaigara mwirire ngina kwina andu mekirwo ngari-ini ya mathiko. Are those not rituals? Oro asiana ne twareki asiana ne siona justice. Now we go back to the core. Where is the official diagnosis report? Does the family have it? Ona dega make public. Family negero ya AAR ya roi family na todo if the agikoro he no do athire na mbere isi thibitari tutirethiaga to ni thijiro ndirauga niguo kuri but wapatie family the official report ya diagnosis. To imagine mwana wanyu na is not just a child mundu wikaine Kenya ngima agathijwo agakua ta ngui mukerwo mwana wanyu akua ne leukemia, no report, nothing. So where is the official diagnosis report that Betty died of leukemia? AAR peaneni hiyo diagnosis report, patieni family. RFH peaneni hiyo report. Thibitari dagitari uria wathire ndamwira Kenyatta private is not a public. Tita public hari othiaga casualty-ine ugeterera dagitari wothe akuone. When we are dealing with private hospital, arutirwa githia gitwarwo a private hospital to see a private doctor. Who is this private doctor? Watu walidua kone Betty, because that's a private hospital. Kenyatta private is not a government entity. It is a real estate, a personal nimoneta gitari makobori thagio ne thirikari. So who is this personal doctor wa private hospital wathire kuona Betty? Now these are questions. They we see tisiuria cia emotional battalion yao ne turamatigire stage yao ne turamatigire na hau leo no bathi matigeigira. So this is for thinkers. This is for critical thinkers. So ka emotional battalion ne turamacukithirie. We were just scratching the surface. Ciana ne turonire kihoto nyina the own blood nimo gukiraria thakame. Na thakame raugo na mundu rumene atigirwo milioni icio 10. Indo stajira ciana cia Betty mamu waturite ethete indo. Arafu mundu agoka agathie na indo cia ciana sikajia from scratch. Kwani Mbanya leo haufungi comment? Wacha nikufungie wewe. Unauliza hiyo swali ya ujinga ni wewe na block na kumute na kublock. Enda ufungue sudo sasa ukuje hapa without nini. Nimekumute na nimekublock. Pole Mbanya niliongea mbaya. You owe yourself an apology. Ni digetekira iru misigire. One thing I know about life, you only get hurt by the things you allow to hurt you. Yeah, I don't have a problem. Where we rate the matusi, you're the problem. I'm not the problem. You see social media, you can be bullied, you think you're the problem. You're not the problem. I know you are the problem. I knew you are the problem. Emotional battalion. And that's why you would not silence me with your emotions. So, ka emotional battalion heba turaga shukithirie. Riu kau ni turaga kinyirie hau. Riu gatire bundles ona matige korwo live ine makiria ndagika 10. Todo moe Mbanya ni thie ndume Mbanya ndimwandikire message ndimurume bundles ithire. Sasa nyinyi kaeni hapo na emotions zenyu. Watoto mama Betty thakame ni iraririe. Kana mukugani na wa Betty onake no milioni 10 irakinyira. Todo blood is thicker than water. Agikoro kwanyu mutie ndaine. Agikoro kwanyu ni mumeba naine. Ndugecirie family ciothe niguo ihana. There are families that love each other. Brother Betty arari ha muramurumire ta ngui. They don't want money. Investment ya ciana cia ona marauga ikiro trust fund. Na ndagakorwo in charge ya mundu umwe. No we ogikoro kwanyu ni mumenanite na mwikiraga mbeca mbere. If you worship the people who have money in your family, mutigecirie ate family ciothe niguo ihana. Eno family ya Betty ni endete ciana cia Betty, and the mother is cognizant of the fact that Betty ni okretie family yao. It is time for the family to take care of Betty's children. Ndukahurire we no anyita. Ewe itago gamini, don't call me, don't dare call me wewe. Don't call me. Anki itakubrokete we na niguo wanumire hinde ya ngema. Where do you get the authority to call me? Audacity. We job, why are you even calling me? Hinde ya ngema niguo wanumire. Utha isitoni murona Ngai ni aratu exonerate. Aratu vindicate. He all over calling me. Don't call me. Same way you did not call me Kerumo. Don't call me now. Shame on you. I deal with you the same way you deal with me. Ati utondu riu haha ati riu Ngai ni atu vindicate. Ati we murata wakwa ni njaragia na banya. Don't call me. Don't even call me. If you're watching me, this is for you. Anumire taki hinde ya ngema. Don't even come. Kuja na heshima nitakupatia heshima. Kuja na uboaki ni utaputa niene niye mwehide. Kuja na heshima, tuishi na heshima. Si kila mtu anatupigania pesa. Ni kanyari agihe oragaye iguru wahe mugabo acoke ahe hakiri ati nyendie mugabo wakwa pesa take a side. Nyoro asira riu ndarikia. Thakame ni iraririe. Untu soke riu. Let's ask ourselves this very logical question. Yes, tuishi kwa heshima. If Banya is not your kind of career TikToker, thie kuri ora appreciate wo. Thie kwa Masai, damuri no page ti asai. This is for thinkers. I will always engage people who think. That's why I block all emotional battalions. I don't need you. I don't need to be followed by nie kafaji kana na mirodhieri. Hado jikara nie na ngodu igana rimwe cia kunjokia thutha. Ina Betty ni araririe. What else will you say? So let's ask ourselves this very logical question. Where is the official report ati Betty ni diagnosed na kindu gitagwo leukemia? No, in a report yeyo. Who has the diagnosis official report from the hospital? Who has it? You thought we were done. Is now ni hinde turajia. Ohoro asira ni twarikia. I'm not here to explain to you, Esther. They are only kusokerere uria kurathire. You don't catch up with me, you keep off. So, number one question we must ask, very permanent question, very logical, technical question. Where is the official diagnosis report? Any official report, muge methodology, how you concluded that Betty had leukemia. You have to give that report. Government, this is where you do a research on these hospitals, these private hospitals. Can I see truly na capacity ya ku diagnose such complicated diseases? Ado matiga korogo kumara complicatero mara diagnose one mirimo matare nayo nigetha mebie dawa. Government go check whether AAR kana AAR Betty etwarirwo whether they have the capacity to diagnose leukemia. Now, my official report, don't even make it public. The family will share the official report. If you don't do that, a post-mortem is happening soon. Na ndadikira kangethe ndamuira family yanyu ekorona 3 different autopsy reports from 3 different doctors matowaine. Damura Joyce Wairimu nowe wandike Joyce Wairimu tondu nowe wari na Betty atanakua nowe wandikitwo burial permit ine eno chiwawa yoka ikihura thimu Wairimu akirutwo. So who had control over the body? That is how the family lost the control over the body. The family they wete digete kirire guthikwo mwana wa watekitwo post mortem kana autopsy mamenye. So modromio yo hedere ahotire kuruta Joyce Wairimu, a family member from the burial permit niguo ahotire gukorwo control ya mwire wa Betty. So kiria giothe ugaga basani maji akoria ciuria makianjia guchujwo overall ni mukwiruta gwiciragia inchi ni mukwiruta kuhuthira ici ati tukaigua mundu na hau mangai arakwire ta ngui kana ta mburi ati tutingioria kiuria. It doesn't work like that. Life is sacred and life is very precious. Same way ore ndiroria gikuo kia Betty no guo ndiroragia uhoro wa gikuo kia Jeff, no guo ndoriria uhoro wa gikuo gia ciana cia Endarasha. I woke up giuga ciana 21 cingekua atia ati mundu ati ciana 21 ni ciakua. Na patron coincidentally muthenya ucio niguo atakomire rumu yo ya ciana. Woria ciuria guku banyetagirira kiundu akaraidi nakio. Me I just ask questions. Ni wera wakwa ni to ask question. I provoke people to think.